Okay, good afternoon. I've been taking some requests for some of my customers about a recipe that they want to see. So a request was to make a bolognese sauce or a meat sauce. There's a big difference between bolognese and a meat sauce. The bolognese requires, basically the original bolognese is to chop everything by hand. Okay, all the meat by hand, but most of the people will not do that, so you will use a grounder or a food processor. So I give you a recipe. So we have onions, carrots, and celery chopped, about 4 ounces of carrots, 2 ounces of onions, and 2 ounces of celery, all chopped up or in a grounder or in a food processor. Then I have 8 ounces of beef, 2 ounces of pork or sausage, whatever you have, okay, and 2 ounces of veal, okay? All this meat can be chopped all by hand if you want to, okay? Then I have a bay leaf, some salt and pepper, some 8 ounces of red wine, and 8 ounces of water. So, okay, so let's start. We're gonna put a little bit of olive oil. In case we use the Olea Terre Sacre, is one of my brand. And also the Ortice is one of my brand, but you can use whatever extra virgin olive oil that you have. Okay? Okay, so, and the first thing we needed to do is put the mixing of onions, carrots, and celery, and we needed to cook it. And we need it to cook for at least a couple minutes. In another pan here, you're going to put the extra virgin olive oil as well. We're going to make it very hot. Okay, now that the oil is hot, we're going to put all the meat. We cook it, we make it, the meat kind of stir frying a little bit, okay? Now, most of the people, they will probably cook everything together, but I like to give a little crispiness to the meat. So I'm going to take a bay leaf, some pepper, some salt. Okay. So once the meat is nice and crispy, we put everything together with the vegetable. You guys, I'm doing this video with one hand, cooking with one hand and videotape with the other hand, okay? So, all right, so now we're mixing everything nice together like that. Okay, and we cook for another couple minutes together. Couple minutes pass by. We're going to take about 3 ounces of tomato paste. Okay, about 3 ounces of tomato paste. In this recipe, we're not going to put any tomato puree. Okay, so we're going to mix it up nicely. Okay, and mixing for another minute together. And now we're going to take 8 ounces of red wine. Let evaporating the wine completely. Once the wine is completely evaporating, usually takes about a couple minutes, you add the 8 ounces of water. And now we need to let it simmer in a slow flame for at least 1 hour. We put a cover on and see you in 1 hour. 1 hour passed by, and you can see that all the liquid is been evaporating, and now you have basically all chunk of meat. Okay, see? And this is basically is the bolognese. If you add the tomato sauce inside here, it becomes a ragu. You know, you can cook it, you know, when I put the tomato paste before, and you can add also tomato puree, but that's not a bolognese, it's more a ragu. Okay, so now here you got you can season it, according to the way you like it. Of course, if you're going to use a pasta with parmigiano, okay, you put less salt because the parmigiano is already salty. So now some people add the cream before when you cook the meat, but I try to make it as healthy as I can. Okay, so now you take the pasta, spaghetti or fettuccine, and you put a couple scoop of this meat. Okay, and it's supposed to be pasta with sauce and not sauce with pasta. Also, you can use these on top of a polenta, fried polenta or soft polenta. Okay, and it's beautiful. Okay, so this is the Ragù Bolognese. Now, some people also use nutmeg, okay, but I try to make it as simple as we can. Ciao ciao, buon appetito!